Welcome to Crossing Cultures. Elephants, don't we just love them? Not only because they are big and strong, but if you look into their eyes, they are soft and gentle. Like this one, for example. But to tell you, frankly, I'm actually afraid of elephants. And so that's why today I intend to learn a little bit about these pachyderms. So come with me on this super jumbo mission. Elephants are best known for their enormous ears, talented trunks, and social skills. They are an important part of Thai culture and the Thai way of life. They are a traditional symbol of royal power and an essential feature of Buddhist art and architecture. In the early part of the last century, elephants roamed freely throughout India, Burma, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam. And before the 18th century, they played a major role in the Southeast Asian War. A Thai king of the late 17th century had 20,000 elephants trained for battle. Elephants in Thailand have always been a symbol of both power and peace, and they have always been well loved. Unfortunately, their natural habitats have dwindled, and as a result, the beautiful beast population is decreasing. There's about 3,000 to 4,000 elephants left in Thailand, down from 100,000 at the start of the 20th century. Chiang Mai and the surrounding provinces are home to about 20% of them. Their original work used to be transporting heavy loads, but after the government banned logging in the 1990s, which was the main source of employment for elephants, some mahouts, who often stay with one elephant for life, had no choice but to change their profession. Nowadays, many of these elephants can be seen only on trekking trips, where they carry passengers and luggage, or in farms and shows. But worse are those that are taken out to beg on the congested streets in cities like Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and Pattaya. Some of these animals have struggled without enough food or proper veterinary care, or even a good sleep at night due to lights and noise in the cities. However, farms such as this one that offers elephant rides and a half-day course on learning how to take care of elephants and bathing them is another alternative. Here they can easily find food which is naturally grown everywhere. They eat grass and plants and especially enjoy ample pineapples and bananas. And they never seem to stop eating. Kun Chai Charan, one of the mahouts, said that they eat all the time and can consume up to over 200 kilograms of food each day. They are not huge without a reason. One wonders where the food goes. Well, think of Mission Dumbo Drop. Initially, elephants were wild creatures, so how do they train the elephants to obey? Traditionally, the elephant's owner tries to break the creature spirit through several days of tying it up and prodding it with sticks and sharp tools until it follows specific commands. Even with elephant rides like this, a hook is used to control the elephant from going wild and misbehaving. Sometimes I wonder if this is why they become aggressive occasionally, so I asked the mahout about the hook. Kun Wood said that though elephants on this farm are very tamed and well trained, he admitted that they still use the hook, which sometimes hurt them, but it is necessary to control them or they may become dangerous. I don't really like the idea, but at one point, when my elephant that I was riding on started to act weird and was huffing and puffing, I was relieved that the mahout could bring her under control. I just wish there were other ways to do it. Later on, we found out that she was frustrated because I had dropped my hat and she was not able to turn around to get it. I asked Wood what were the other reasons that makes them angry and attack people from time to time. Hunger, he said. Some elephants are not fed enough, especially if they are in the northeast where the grounds are dry. But here they have more than enough to eat. It is also important to know that when people feed them, they should not try to tease them by pulling the food away. This can make them confused and angry. Heat is another factor, he said. That's why they love to spray water on their backs. It turns out they also enjoy a good scrubbing, and they can be self-sufficient if the mahout doesn't do it. Elephants love water because it cools off their thick but sensitive skin and they like to play in rivers and ponds. Elephants communicate through infrasound, a sound too low in frequency to be audible by humans. Infrasound can travel through the air, water, rock, forest, and the earth. Elephant infrasonic communication can carry over a distance of up to 2.5 miles. Elephants are caring and empathetic animals. A mother elephant is known to mourn and cry for weeks if a baby dies during birth. The one I rode on is called Tata, and the one next to her is her best friend, Jum Jim. They were inseparable. The mahout said that when one was taken on a ride, the other one would cry until she is taken along. Sometimes the mahout just takes either one of them along, even without passengers. They love each other so much that after their baths, we saw them walking happily back, hand in hand, trunk in tail. There's so much more we need to know about these lovely creatures, so hopefully sometime in the future, I will take you to visit them again. Now that we have more understanding of these beautiful creatures of the world, hopefully we learn to appreciate them more and take better care of them. See you next time in Crossing Cultures.